It is so common for coaches starting out in the online space to undercharge for their services or to charge appropriately for their experience and credentials at that time. But then you reach the point that the time for money isn't adding up, or worse, you begin to resent your clients for the effort you're putting in versus the money that they're paying you. It's undoubtedly time to raise your prices, but how? How the frick do you go about doing that? My name is Annie Miller, and I help coaches build sustainable and data-backed online health and fitness businesses without selling your soul to vanity metrics. At some point, increasing prices is a roadblock for most coaches, and understandably so. Today, I hope to provide you with a few options when it comes to upping your prices, both front-facing and with current clients. Know that just like with everything in business, you have options. Take what feels intuitively right for you and your brand and leave the rest. I am not team up your prices just because you want to make more money. This, in my opinion, is not an ethical business practice, but feel free to do as you please. I suppose one option is just to increase prices out of the blue with no explanation. Legally, you would still need to inform current paying clients that their billing would be changing, when and by how much. I simply don't see that approach going over well with your current clients. But considering how much revenue you want to generate is absolutely a part of pricing structure and determining your business offer model. This is something we cover inside my Fitspro Foundations course under the Perfect Pricing Guide. Now, assuming you already have your business model set up, likely working with one-on-one remote clients or hybrid offer of some kind, you're upping your prices with individuals. With that, you need to be able to justify upping the pricing. Whether you choose to communicate this to current clients is up to you. Especially with one-on-one, there is a relationship there, and I just want to be sure that that relationship is being honored and that the client feels informed and taken care of at the end of the day. Reasons to up your prices might be that the market has risen, coaching costs have increased, you pay more for software that makes your client experience more seamless and enjoyable, you have become more efficient and are able to get clients their desired results in a more proficient manner, you've gained education, and clients benefit from any of this. If you happen to find you want to make quite a large increase, be sure to audit your current offer and make any needed changes to be sure that the value is actually matching the new cost. As far as actual price increases go, that's personal to you. You might have several clients at different price points, so you'll need to determine if you're increasing all of the prices and by how much, etc. Before we get into the three options that I am sharing today, I want to set a few important ground rules. The name of the game for this is to be a win-win-win. A win for you, a win for your paying clients, and a win for incoming prospects. To communicate early. That mainly applies to your paying clients that you already have. The reason that increasing pricing can be such a roadblock for coaches is the fear of losing those current clients. Fact is, that might happen. With that, there are two things to consider. Number one is that you'll sign new clients at the higher baseline. Seeing this happen with one of the options I share will also boost your confidence in the decision making of increasing your pricing. Number two is that if you communicate well and the client has bought into your method and brand and philosophy, they're likely not going anywhere. Trust has been established. So option one for increasing your pricing is all at once. Choose a date and up the pricing for current paying clients and front-facing new clients. Don't stress over when. Sometimes coaches can add an additional barrier with thinking that they need to wait until January 1st or Memorial Day to up their prices. Stop. You can do it at any time. 1 month from now, up your prices. Let clients know prices are increasing. Here's what you need to know. Yes, Monday, the 1st, a holiday. These can provide easy times to make these increases, but don't put off making the change just because you are waiting around for the opportune time. The opportune time is now if you are watching this video. Please save yourself the stress. Don't make this awkward because it doesn't need to be. Be a human. Let them know something along these lines. Here's the deal. Provide any background needed. You've had the same prices since blank. Here's what's changed, and prices are going up. I'd never want to blindside you. I don't take it lightly that you choose to exchange your hard-earned money for my services. So these are the details that you need to know regarding pricing changes. It literally can be that simple. An email further out from the increase date, I say at least 1 month just because billing is typically monthly in the online coaching space. And then you would send a reminder or two as you get closer to the actual date that the price is increasing. You'd want them to respond, letting you know their plans if they need further guidance. If a client does happen to want to terminate with you, you want it to be on good terms. I like to have a list of other coaches that I refer to who I know have cheaper options than I do, but that I would still back. When I terminated all of my one-on-one clients in 2022, I essentially provided a list of 8 different professionals that I would trust to take care of my clients in different capacities. You want to be on their team, whether they stay or they leave due to your price increases. That is option number 1. Pick a date, send emails to current clients, up the prices on said date for everyone. Option 2 for increasing your pricing is to increase front-facing pricing and then grandfather in old clients at whatever rate they had. I do want to caution you, I don't want you to choose this option just because you fear that your current clients would not stick around with you if you increased prices. If you're making $100 jumps per month or more, maybe this makes sense. That's a huge increase in expenses to ask someone for most people. But the third option might also make sense if that's your scenario, so stick around for that. Only choose this if your profit margins can take it and it is in true alignment with your goals for your business and the model that you are building within your offer. Not saying you can't or shouldn't choose this one. I am just playing a bit of devil's advocate, being sure you're not making a fear-based decision when something else might make more sense in reality. It just might be more uncomfortable for you to execute. Okay? So be honest with yourself. If this video has been helpful thus far, give it a thumbs up and be sure to subscribe. With this option, I'd still suggest letting your current clients know that prices are increasing and why, but then let them know their billing will remain unaffected. If you have re-enrollment periods, be sure to communicate that they will re-enroll at their current rate, but if they cancel and come back, it will be at whatever the front-facing price is currently listed on your website. All right, the third option is the most complicated, but makes sense for a lot of people, I think, like I said, if you're making a big increase. Option 3 for increasing your pricing is kind of a combo hybrid. So choose a date and increase front-facing pricing for all new clients, but then provide a tiered pricing increase where price will increase every quarter with smaller jumps for your current paying clients. The date that you increase front-facing pricing with this option could be today, right now. That truly has no effect on the current paying clients. For those paying clients, your communication is everything we've already talked about in options 1 and options 2. The date or dates in which price is increasing, what actions they need to take, if any, and what they can expect as far as features, updates, or simply the details of how much pricing will go up and when over the course of X amount of months. I assume with this option, you'd be explaining that you want to give them time to adjust financially as needed, and you recognize the change that you are asking them to make. But obviously, feel free to communicate the increase however it sits best for you and your brand. With all of these options, you're communicating clearly with your clients in advance of when they would be affected. It's important, in my opinion, that they meet you halfway and are responding to you, letting you know what their plans are. So be sure to request a response, or perhaps state that if no response is given, you assume that they are going to carry on as usual. I've never seen someone raise their prices and lose all of their clients. So if that's a fear you have, ask yourself what reality is more likely. Most of your clients are going to stay, plus you're going to sign new ones. Or everyone leaves and your business completely crumbles to the ground. Which is more realistic? I think you know the answer. Until next time, thank you for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.